Good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, y'all. All right, y'all. I just wanted, hey. Wanted to hop on for a little while, talk to y'all a little bit. Um, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to call this video. Um, but I got some stuff that I wanted to talk about. Facebook, y'all always making some changes. But good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey y'all. Um, My name is Marian E. King, owner of Empty Nest LLC, doing business as Empteenest Logistics. Um, I am an entrepreneur, also operating in the independent dispatching space. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you all about a few things and see if anybody had any questions, any concerns. I want to make sure that you all are getting what you need from these lives. Um, I give the information on these lives. I title the ones that you might need some information on. Um, and I do this because I want to interact with you all, but I also want those who miss it to watch. I do not what I guess I'm in the space right now of what are you going to do. I notice that sometimes I have people that come to my lives just take. They come to take, they don't want anything, they don't want to do anything more. And I don't see them again until there's something else that they want to take. However, I don't see them moving in their business. I don't see them doing anything, but they always want to come and jump on the next best thing. Um, Operate in what you have and in what you have already. Oftentimes, people who do that, they are the people that go and buy all of these things, but they never utilize them. They never work with them. They never just do the things. I do not want to be the person that you do that with. I give a lot, especially a lot of time, so you can have what you need in the space that you need to get it in. Um, and I just want to make sure that I am not, just making people feel like, okay, she'll tell me. Okay, I don't have to go look into it. Okay, I don't have to do it. Oh, I'll just wait for that lady to log on. um, if you're operating in that space, you're going to be very, very sad very, very shortly. Very shortly. Um, I'm not going to say all good things come to an end because that's just not me. But some of the stuff that you used to see, some of the things I used to give, we go into a paid space. Not everything, not everybody's not gonna like it. But hey, I'm growing. I've been in business since 2017. Um, had some failures, had some successes, and in that growth, you have to grow in other places too. Um, and that's all I got to say about that. I'm looking up carriers now, in preparation to call them tomorrow or something, Natasha. But anyway, how y'all doing? How's it going? What's going on? Also, I saw a lot of inquiries about the Knock the Chill Off cold calling service that I'm going to be teaching people how to do. Um, y'all, I don't understand this. You put the video up, you make the video short or the post, and people just still come under and say interested. Interested in what? Exactly. Info. What exactly are you asking on the post that says what you need? I'm just asking. I'm actually also gathering who I want to work with. Um, and some of the things that are going to be involved with working with me is, what do you know about me? What do you have from me? You know, because I'm not the Y'all, that's why I don't really get caught up in titles, like all that mentorship, all that coaching, all of that kind of stuff. I really don't like to put a title on what it is that I do because it's a vast majority of things. Okay. And I don't want to narrow it down to just one sector of things. Um, but there's gonna be some things that are just gonna be a no for me. As many of you know, I'm not the money chaser. Money chases me. So I'm not gonna be the one that says, "Oh, I have this thing for you, and it's $1,500, and you can sign up, and you just not gonna do nothing, and you just gonna keep on giving me your money." That's not me. I'm not her. I'm not her. Success is my goal for everyone in whatever direction that they want to go in. So, mm, you know, I will still be here. Listen, I'm not running. I'm not going anywhere. But I got to do a couple of things differently. So I want to talk some more about the Knock the Chill Off cold calling services. Um, so I'm going to give a high level overview. When I give my email, I really hope people watch this because they're not going to get a response from me if they do not. Um, if you are interested, let me tell you what this is. I'm going to teach you. Thank you, J Mo. Thank y'all so much. What I did to make money doing cold calling. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. I'm going to tell you the way that you need to do it in order to make money like you're supposed to be making money. Again, it is not going to be easy. It's going to be easier money, but it's not going to be, oh, I want to jump on that because I don't want to cold call and I can't get no carrier. Oh, I don't want, listen, I told y'all this before. If you are pulling people in under the guise of saying that you're a dispatcher, but you don't know how to dispatch, I'm not going to put my name on you because Knock the Chill Off cold calling services is my brand, is mine. Okay, Carrier Connect is mine. Um, and what I'm going to be teaching you and showing you is going under that, and you're not going to be out here messing me over because Knock the Chill Off is very, very popular. Very popular. I do it all, Polo. I can't teach dispatching if I don't dispatch. I know it's a lot of it out there, but that ain't me. Been doing it for 2 years. Um, and I've oh, I forget to tell this, but this is not towards you, Polo. This is just for everyone who does not know. I started with a box truck, non-CDL, new authority, and I've grown that company now to all CDL drivers, 3 pieces of equipment, 2 tractor trailers, and a power only that we're looking for another trailer for. Um, I only talk and teach what I know and what I've done. Experience and application is my way. I'm not YouTube taught. I'm not Google find the information. I am the real deal from this chair. Um, there's many of you who are following me. I've had groups that come from all of these other spaces where they taking these courses, and they didn't know what to do until they found me. Now that's not a gloat. That is there's a level of things that you need that bought information cannot get you. Somebody got to talk to you from some experience. Somebody got to be accessible to you. Somebody has to be out here cleaving in the field and doing the things. Um, you won't find me on here showcasing no receipts, whatever it is, because this ain't glitz and glam. It's not. Hey Deidre, how's it going? It is not. It is not easy. Um, it is not millionaire status quickly. It is not. Um, I am the person that's out here telling you that it's not easy. It's not quick. I don't care how many times you hear that it's a 900, $800 billion business. It take a lot to get your piece of the pie. That's who I am. That's what I'm doing. I am past the point of on here trying to prove something to people. Who is she? What she do? Is she? No, you keep looking at the glitz and glamour and keep on spending up all your money. You'll be back. You'll come around. Um, I know I just forgot to get your sign up page for the out company. What's the out company? Polo. And you have stressful days and it's not all roses. Say that again, BS Ward. This thing here is real and it's more than booking a load. And that's why I'm consistently on here talking to y'all, because I know it's so many people that come out every day and they come in contact with the most wonderful things. I am not the one or here to knock what anybody else is doing, but what I do know is I have assisted those who have taken courses from the most popular people that you have ever heard of, and they did not get what they needed or their breakthrough or their career or understanding until they came this way. I say that to say this: everything is not for an invoice. Everything does not require an invoice. Okay, over here, I operate in experience and application. I also operate in cost effective, free and cost effective methods in certain spaces. Yesterday's price on certain things are not the same. It is my desire that you all succeed in your business. Okay. But the only way that you can succeed is for somebody to tell you the truth. That's it. The only way you can really succeed is for somebody to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you why I say that. If every time you saw me, every time you saw an ad, every time you came in contact with me, I was telling you and showing you about how much more money I got. And every time you see me, I'm just the flyest and I'm driving the baddest. And you're going to get an unrealistic perception of what this is that I do. You are, and it's not your fault. You can't help it. You can't do nothing about it. But when we see something, that's what we think we want. Well, I am the one. I am the one who came in this thing with nothing. I am the one that 2 years later has gotten the experience. No, I am not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for myself in my dispatching business. However, the company that I represent and has grown is. Yes, I get a couple of dollars now, okay? But not to the point where I got private jets and I'm taking flights every time you see me. I'm hollering at y'all from a remote location. That is not me. That is not the reality of my specific situation. And for many of you, it is not going to be yours, especially immediately. It's very important that you know that, because that's what we see first. Don't we see it? Oh, dispatching is the way to get. Oh, take this person's dispatcher course right here. Take. Let me say this. I don't knock it. Everybody's having an experience. Excuse me. What I cannot get down with, and I'm saying this because I know what I'm talking about. What I cannot get down with is y'all going and buying these people's stuff and giving these people all these immaculate reviews and following them to the ends of the earth, paying money to go see them, paying money to go hear them, and you don't have a carrier to first. You don't have a carrier the first. You don't have a carrier. You don't know what to do. You operate in desperation and you're chasing them down like they are a god. And if you can just touch the hem of their garment, that your bank account gonna be made whole. That's not my portion, okay? That is not the reality of what's happening here. And I know it. Want to know how I know? I have a folder. Oh, I got my plug on it. Of 932 people. 932. Some of y'all who was here with me when I had all them people. J Mo is on here, and there's probably a couple of you. I had a group of almost 900 people, but I done completed them now. And tallied them up to 932. Okay? 32 of them, 32 may have came from my teaching. The other 900, They came from the largest names that y'all hear out of here with dispatch courses. But the ball is being dropped in some areas. Again, this is no dig against those people. I don't have enough commas and zeros to be talking any trash about them people, okay? What I can say is everybody has their own experience, everybody has their own things, everybody has their own way. And I can say with certainty, without pause, without waver, that had those people not come in contact with me, they would not be moving in their businesses. They would not, because there are some things that are not being said. And a lot of the times they can't be said if you haven't experienced them. Polo, let me go up and see what you asked me. Did you ask the question or do you need to ask the question? Polo, hold on. I know I just forgot to get your sign up page for our company. Is that supposed to say for our company? Maybe it says for our company. Is that what you're asking, Polo? Y'all, I'm on here because I need for y'all to know failure is going to happen in this. And I have to come to tell y'all because many of you are doing this alone. So when it's not happening and you're not seeing what has been presented to you, you feel like I got to be doing this wrong. They showed me receipts. They showed me receipts. They showed me how they got these trucks. They showed me how I can be in this industry without ever owning a truck. They showed me. They told me. Again, that may have been their experience. But I'm here to tell you from the bottom. From the bottom, I want to talk to the people who came into this, with a passion and a vision, and thought they could quit these people's job, but didn't realize or understand that, I probably should have waited a few more minutes. Hold on. I'll be back after church. I know you're good. I'm trying to get your dispatch agreement sent to okay, you're trying to get it sent to somebody. The link is in the bio, Polo. How do I sign up? What do you want to sign up for? Is that Abdul's son? I can say son. I'm messing up the rest. That was me. Bro law, that is the truth. Now I'm gonna take this has been my friend for a long time. A long time, since the early 2000s. So I don't tend to post too much on my personal page about my business because, see, when people scar you, you don't tend to circle it back around. I had a hair business. That was my first business that I started. I was going ham everywhere with that. Somebody reported my page got on punishment, and I never posted about business too much again. So I would periodically do it, but there was a lot of people on my personal page that did not know that this was what I was doing. So there were some that took courses from other places. And then when they found me or they reached out to me, they was like, hey, I didn't know you was doing that. And I'm going to take Burlock, for example, because he's a prime example. He took a course from one of the huge names. Huge. So when he reached out to me, he was like, sis, I didn't know you was doing this. And he right here, I didn't know you was doing this. I'm trying to get started, whoop-de-whoop. So I said to him, not knowing, because here, this is me. Big name. I just know what's going on. And this was even after I knew he didn't, but he was the proof. I said, well, bro, are you finding your carriers? Are you doing this? Did you find that? Don't you know about FMCSA website? Do you got your agreement? Do you got your? He was like, wait a minute, what? What is that? Say that to me again. What is that? Where I find that? Who is that? What is? So I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down because I said to myself, now I know it was true. I know that I had it in group setting, but I wasn't quite sure. And see, here's the thing. Polo, do you want to sign up? What are you wanting to sign up for? Okay, to sign up for the course. Let me put, okay, for those of you who are on Instagram and who are on TikTok, please subscribe to my Facebook page. There is a link where you can get the course on sale for $299 right now. You'll get 60-day access. If you go to my Facebook, you can find it. I don't know how to put the link on any of these. And if you hit the link that are in my bio, it has the new changes that are going to be on April 1st. So if you want the $299 special, my YouTube, I'm sorry, not my YouTube, my Facebook is the same name, Empty Nest Logistics. Go on there, and it's probably 2 or 3 posts down. You will get the link for the $299 special. It is ending on April the 1st, never to return. So if you want to go over there, and if there's somebody on here that can just type Empty Nest Logistics on here for them, so they can go get that right away. Okay, so they came from the big names. Now, here's one thing about having a group of almost 1,000 people. People are going to ask what they want to ask, and then you got the people who are going to lurk. So I had a whole lot of information, a whole lot. So there was really no need for anybody to kind of reveal themselves, but I knew that they were there. Okay, you're a carrier. So do you need a dispatcher, Polo? What's your equipment? Y'all hold on a second. We might have an impromptu live interview process. The ebook my homeboy said, $9.99. Get it in your life. Get it in your life. But son, did you get the information? I don't want to keep calling you son like you my son, but I know I'm messing up the first part of your name. Tyson, not son. Okay, Tyson. I see I put that part together. So Tyson, my bad. So I knew that they were out there. Thank you, honey. Look, when your husband know you had some kind of day, look, he'll help you violate, won't he? Can you give me a water? Thank you. So I knew they were out there, but what I would do in that group is I would just come on and give the information. Now, at this time, it was free. You know, I wasn't, people were saying, stop giving all the information away for free. You know, people pay thousands of dollars for this, and what you're giving away. But at the time, I was just like, my heart was soft. My heart was soft. So I was just like, no, people need this information. Oh, I'm down bad. You know what I'm saying? I needed information and I wasn't able to pay for it, and people did me wrong. I was operating with my heart on my sleeve, right? But people kept on saying, look here, sis. People pay for what they want. So then I started getting disrespected. Okay. Now, when I say disrespected, it was, hey, I need some information. I need some help, but I'm not going to pay you for it because I already paid $800 over here. I already paid $2,500 over here. I don't have no more money to give. What you say? Real Tina Turner. So, okay, I did that. So what somebody did was they came in the group. As a matter of fact, it was multiple people. There was one chick. She came in and tried to duplicate, knock the chill off, but she didn't have all the ingredients. Okay. And she was still lurking. They was doing a lot of stuff to me. Then somebody just came in and straight up took all the information that I had and then created them a book and was making them some money. So that didn't feel good. Some of these people on here were there. Like, it was bad. Like, I didn't come on for a month. I was so depressed and I was so hurt because here I was giving, and I'm barely able to pay my bills. But I'm like, if I pour into the people, then they can get in a financial place and then they'll be able to buy something from me. If I just keep pouring into the people, they gon', okay. Yeah, so I dealt with that. I worked through it. I put myself together. They didn't get none for it. Because here's one thing about when you take something from somebody else and it's not yours, you need the rest. You need the next part. Okay, so I created a situation and I started doing classes. I partnered up with somebody at the time. Those of you who were there, y'all know who that was. We still cool. We just not on that anymore. But you learn and you grow. And I'm gonna tell y'all the real. I'm gonna tell you when you don't know. You get into a situation. So at that time, I started offering classes. I got Jay Mo here. Jay was here. He was in my very first class. My very first. Thank you so much, Tanya. And you know, Tonya over here on Facebook said that she's so glad God elevated me. You know, it took a whole lot of whooping for that because I was still, y'all know, even in some of these spaces, I was still like, okay, I got these classes, right? I'm teaching these classes now, but I still was in the space of lack and lack mindset. So even though I had these courses going, I knew people would pay for them. If somebody would get in my inbox or get under my live and say, hey, you know, I really would like to take this, but I don't have the money right now. You know, my husband left me, or I'm a single mama, or I'm about to be homeless. I'll be like, you know what? Send me an email at info at still like, I got you. I got you. Look, you don't even have to worry about it. You're going to get it for free. Don't worry about it. I got you. Baby, listen, learn a hard lesson on that one too. So I went on, I got out of the partnership that I was in. And I just came back and I said, look here, Lord, I need to figure out what it is I'm going to do because I got this. I know I do, but I need some help because I know that I'm giving the maximum amount of information. I could charge $1,000 easy for what I'm doing, 1,200 for what I'm giving, and the aftercare. Okay, I'm gonna call it a little aftercare, the little see about you, the action portion. All right, I'm glad you got it, Tyson. But for me, here's the thing for me. This is just me personally. I do not and cannot guarantee you a carrier. I feel me, that the only reason somebody should be charging that kind of stuff is if they can guarantee you a carrier. Tanya said it's worth it. Sure enough, since I believe that you should establish a rapport with a carrier, I will not offer anything that expensive without something to guarantee. The only thing that I can guarantee you is information. I know I'm going to tell you right. I know I'm going to give you the information that the exact things that I did in order to grow this company. I started in a challenging situation, and everything I did, that's what I teach you. I don't teach you no hearsay. I'm teaching you what I did. And I tell you, we wasn't making no money. Yes, I was crying. Yes, I was praying. No, I don't know what my carriers don't believe in, but I know a God. Okay. And those prayers, okay, of the righteous availed. Okay. But it was not quick. It wasn't quick. Woo, that thing went quick. It was not. This is the part that you all need to know as entrepreneurs, not even as a dispatcher, as entrepreneurs, because this is entrepreneurship. So anyway, so I was on here doing my thing, and I had built that group up. So let's talk about them. From the two, the majority in there were from the two most popular African American dispatch course sellers that you all know. Okay, I don't know them people. I don't call them people name or nothing like that. Again, I don't got enough commas and zeros to be messed up with them. Okay, no negativity or nothing. I'm just telling y'all who came, who I have. I'm giving you my resume. Okay, mine. So I kept all of that information because when you entered the group, I asked you who you took the course with. Okay, who was it? I took the information because at one point I was going to pitch to them. I was going to go to them and say, hey, how's it going? All of these people took your course right here. And these are all the holes that you're missing right here. But the Lord did say the same. He said, no, ma'am, that is your space. That is your role. That is what you do. And that is your experience. Okay. Let them do what they do. And you do what I tell you to do. Okay. I said, well, all right, sir, because you did have to hit me across the head a couple of times for me to get it. But at this point, I hear you loud and clear. So I said, well, look here, sir. Because that's how I talk to him. I said, look here. How am I going to do what I need to do without giving everything away? He said, look here, you're going to take them videos that you already got on YouTube. You're going to leave them on there. You're going to add a high-level overview dispatch course on there. So anybody who is looking, who is seeking, who is researching, who cannot afford it, they can go to your free YouTube. Okay? And when they get in position to purchase the course, then they will come and do that. I said, well, listen at you, sir, because you know I'm going to keep giving it away if you don't give me a solution. You know it. You know me. Okay. You know me by name. You know what I'm going to do. Okay. So that is how I ended up, coming on here. So last year, I got me a coach. So coach said, look here, you're charging too low. I said, coach, look here. I know who I'm dealing with. Look, I'm always going to tell somebody how to talk me out the money. Not looking for the course. Polo, I didn't send you to the course. I asked you, were you looking for a dispatcher? Tyson was looking for the course. They went and got it. So the coach saying, look here, I watch you on live. I've seen your stuff. Stop giving the stuff away. You're charging too low. I said, well, I'm out the gate. She said, no, you ain't. You've been popping since 2017. Okay, you got serious about things in 2020. Look at me. I'm going to say, look here, Lord, I need a financial blessing. I need you to move on my behalf. And then when somebody come, I say, no, that ain't the way. That's not how you do to people. Ain't that, look, just a whole fool out here. So I got them together. Of course, when people get what they need, they go back. It's like an abusive relationship. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to let somebody give me some healing information. And then I'm going to go back over here, where I'm going to be treated any kind of way. Hello. I'm definitely interested in taking the course. Is that Zanita Brown? I might not have messed that up. But if you want to get the course, please go. If anybody wants to get the course for $299, as of April 1st, it is going away. It's going to be 2 tiers. One of them is going to be for $399. You have access to it for 30 days. If you want it, in addition to that, you'll pay $147 a month each month you need it. And then it'll be $499, and that's where you have access to the course for 30 days. And then you have 30 days in mentorship coaching. All right. We are about that action in 2020. So everybody who has it for the 6 months and the 60 days or whatever, once that runs out, it is over, not to return. If you want it, it is $147 a month after your initial investment. Did I tell you? I'm sorry. So if you want the course for the $299, please go over to my Facebook page. My days of live are over. I put it all in this self-paced course. Now let me talk about the self-paced course. We are Polo. It is jam-packed with everything, and it was recorded live. Okay. Even though it is self-paced, there is still a space where you can ask questions if you need to. But it is packed with everything that you're going to need. Okay, so Polo, you need a dispatcher, correct? Polo, what is your equipment? I'm gonna focus on Polo right now because I don't really know what's going on, and I want to get into my talking and tell y'all what's up. So let me concentrate on Polo because again, y'all, this might be a live impromptu interview. You need a dispatcher. What is your equipment, Polo? Mm-hmm. Okay. 32 foot. All right. So Polo, there isn't anything that I can do for you because brokers for whatever reason want 40-foot trailers. No, I'm not going to say there isn't anything that I could do for you. It's going to be challenging because brokers don't want to work with anything less than a 40-foot trailer. Is that the issue you've been coming in contact with? And y'all, I did say that I would do live courses, but it would have to be a class of 20, at least 20, because it take a while and we're trying to get them all in there. But the self-paced dispatch, okay, I'll go over to Facebook. I was referred to you. Oh, well, thank you so much for whoever referred you. We appreciate you. Show do. So yeah, Okay, Polo, I'm gonna ask you all the questions at once, and you can answer me in shorthand. No, okay, so it's a 32-foot gooseneck trailer. No, it's not a CDL. So definitely going to be challenging. 40-foot is what they are requiring. Just trying to find loads. I know. And the broker is who has the loads, but a broker is requesting 40-foot trailers. I cannot make them not do that. The processes are their processes. So now what I can do, oh man, what I can do is help you find, haven't had any trouble. If you haven't had any trouble with brokers, ask them to get on their mailing list and see if they can consistently keep you moving. If you're already in there with them, just keep contact with them and ask to be put on them on their emailing list so you can see weekly what they have coming out. But I personally would not be able to do anything with that. And even if I was your dispatcher or somebody dispatch you, definitely provide them with the information for who you've already been working with. I'm not sure how that's working out, because if you already have that connect, I'm not really sure. Or is it trying to dispatch yourself? That is the problem. Like when you're out. But yeah, if you got a direct connect that is working with your equipment, keep that. Tell them to put you on the email list. Okay, gotcha. So yes, anybody who want the course, head over to Facebook, get the link for the $299. It is ending in a few days. So get it while the getting is good. So I had the people in the group. They get what they need. They're getting out. So after a while, I say, you know what? I'm gonna change this to a paid group. Anybody who want to pay? I think it was like $5 a month, $5 or $7 a month, like that. Come over here to this space. Child, about 12 people came out of 800 and some change. I can't believe she's trying to charge. I don't believe her. I can't believe her. I don't believe. Well, it's time for elevation. It's time to move. So I closed that group out because I don't care nothing about no. If you're not on the up and up, I'm out. You know, we got to part ways. So leading up, so my people on my social media, my personal social media, they didn't quite know what I was doing. So they ended up finding me some kind of way, and they would inbox and say, "Since I didn't know you was doing so and so," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for about a year and some change." It is Big Red, and so he was like, "Hey, I took such and such and such course," and I started asking. And he was telling me that he couldn't get what he was taught to get, so he couldn't get the equipment that he was taught to get because of the way he was taught to get it. Um, so he was taught, let's just, for example, that ask them for, money up front. He was taught to zero in on certain pieces of equipment. But he was having the challenge of that because, first of all, people with that kind of equipment wasn't really messing with him. And then when he would get a conversation, when he would pitch what he was taught, they would be like, "Man, no." So I told him, "Hey, ain't nobody gonna go for that because the people don't have no money. They coming to us to try to help them make money." So then he was like, "Okay, well, wait a minute. Okay, so this is what I was taught. This is what I've been doing." That's when I said to him, "Okay, how are you finding your leads?" Um, so many people have come to me, so I'm not quite sure which one was his. It was either putting these ads out, and trying to get people to come to them, but it was some kind of way. And I said, do you know about finding your own leads on the FMCSA website? And he said, "What is the FMCSA website?" Now that blew my edges off because I'm like, surely big name. Okay, I know. Nope. So then there was some other things that we went down, and I ended up having to tell him, "Look here, let me invite you over here to my group because you got to regroup." And there's a lot of things that is not being told, to the people. So that's where y'all find me. And he is the one that was like, sis, man, I can't believe that I don't know this and I don't know that. And I know y'all be paying good money for these courses. You hear me? Y'all be paying good money. That's how I know I don't have enough commas and zeros to be trying to go up against nobody. And I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna stay right over here with my lane and it ain't no traffic and with my one comma. Okay, with my one comma. Okay. That's me. My one my one comma. And that's sometimes. Okay. So I when I come to y'all and I talk to y'all and I come live for free, I am not being mean or being ugly when I say to you all, and y'all gonna understand me. I'm not gonna respond to inboxes. I'm not gonna respond to unauthorized emails. It is not that I'm not personable. It is I am not charging you for consultations and for private conversations. I am a business. So everything that I'm talking about and I'm offering, I'm on here live to do that. And one of the reasons for that is so I don't have to charge you for no consultation. Y'all ain't got it like that out the gate like that. And even if you have some savings, pay me to talk to me, pay me to answer the phone and when I can do it for you right here for free. Catch me live, catch the replay. Y'all notice that after I get off live, I got this big old picture that I put up and it got a big old question mark on it that said, if you have any questions, any concerns, ask it under this post. So reason one that I do that is because I'm not trying to charge off for that to be talking to me. Also, I am a research person. I am like this. If I see somebody and I want to work with them and I want to see what they're about, I'm going to go get all in their business. I'm going to look at their social media. I'm going to catch their videos. I'm going to see what's up with them. Is this your hype? Let me look at the consistency. Let me see what people saying. Let me see what's up with this. Because when I come to them, I want to be able to say, hey, I was watching, I saw your YouTube, I saw your social media, I saw you struggling, I saw you. I don't want to be, the one that say, hey, I need something. What do you do? Who are you? What are you, test and verify. Trust and verify. I want you, I'm out here. All of my stuff is the same, so you can find me. I'm consistent, like all of the things. So being that part, and then part two, well, part and a half of that is just me. I don't have no team. I don't have no, and I don't have a need for that right now because again, I don't have the commas and zeros for that. Number one, but number two is I am a business. This is a business, so there's nothing that we need to talk about privately. Like I'm not giving you a discount. I'm not giving away anything for free. Now there was a time you could have got me. Ooh, there was a time you could have got me for everything that I was producing. However, I have YouTube for that now. And not only do I have YouTube, I have my products and services in a link that you can find and you can break down your cost. I got the ebook, my homeboy said $9.99. That's for anybody who has taken a course and you don't know how to find your people. You don't know how to find carriers. You don't know how to interview them. You don't know how to talk to them. Everything that I have is from an experience. It is how I help this business to succeed. And I tell you the steps. I teach you the steps. Yes, I'm about to get into different things now because I've learned more and there's other things that I want to be able to teach you all that will bring income into your businesses. Not just the entrepreneur, the dispatching space, but things that you are going to be able to add to it. And that is going to be what I'll talk about in a second, which is going to be the cold calling service that I had that people still keep emailing me about to this day because nobody wants to cold call. And I had a method that wouldn't wait. I had money coming in hand over fist, but deception caused me to stop. So I'm going to teach you the ways, but I have to figure out how to, you're either going to have to work for me under the names that I have or how I can present this to you where you disconnect. You make your purchase and you are done. Because I don't want it coming back to me. Because here's the thing, I don't know all of y'all. I don't know all of y'all, and I cannot be connected to some of the stuff that some people gonna do. So although I have my method, although I have my contracts, although I have everything, I am trying to figure out if I'm just going to allow you to pay a certain amount to have the brand name, like franchise-ish. But I'm going to figure that out. But I have the course and everything together. And I got to see how many people have interest. Yeah, because I'm not being funny, y'all, but some of y'all want a buck. Some of y'all do not want to do the work. You do not want to do anything. You want to get to the money. You want to get there fast. And we just listen. If we're going to talk about it, we got to talk about it all. Some of y'all don't want to do the work. It's just, it is what it is. You want quick money. You do. You do. But what I'm learning is I can't worry about what you do after I provide you with what I have and you done paid for it. I can't come back and look and see if you're doing it right. I can't come back and see if you're succeeding. I can't come back. I can't. And it's a learning experience, y'all, because as y'all see, and I had expressed to my interview today, I'm very passionate about what I do. It is my desire that you all succeed, but I can't make you be successful. I can't make you do the things. I can't make you, all I can do is provide you with the information, provide you with what worked, what was a success, provide you with what I know. And that's all I can do. And that's hard because I hate to see y'all out here looking crazy. Looking crazy. And it's so real, y'all. Y'all know we had to. I said this the other day and I'm still so tickled by it. Y'all know we had the IFTA class the other day. Honey, not even 24 hours after the people came to the IFTA class, they had them a post made, y'all, talking about they do IFTA. You ain't had time to process. You ain't had time to open the ebook. You haven't even done a IFTA, and you got a thing up saying you don't have not one carrier. Not one carrier, and you won't hear offering services. If you are presenting yourself as a dispatcher and you do not know how to dispatch, stop deceiving people. Your whole page talking about I am looking for, I am hiring. Oh, y'all get your verbiage together. Now hiring. Now hiring. Flatbed owners, refrigerator fan, all the equipment, all of it. Baby, the people know by now. They done heard me. The carriers know that no dispatcher solo dispatches every piece of equipment. Stop with the flyers. Get your piece of paper and a pencil because we never know when the gem's going to fly. But this piece of information that I'm about to give you is going to help you. I understand you're a new business. I understand you out here trying to get the people. But we as an independent dispatcher, watch this. We work with for, okay? We work with and for the owner operators. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own LLC. I'm a business owner. I am in a contractual agreement. All right. I have a dispatch business. Dispatch. It is not active. It is not a verb. Okay. I cannot become a dispatcher or do any dispatching until I am in a contractual agreement with a transportation business. with a transportation business. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know the people. I know your friends. I know your folk told you to run down there and get you an LLC and go ahead and start independent dispatch, and you'll be working from home and you are on your own business. They said it. They said it. They did. I've seen it. I know it. I know it. I know it. But that's why we're here. That's why we are here. Because we need the reality of what we're doing. And the reality is, if you do not understand what entrepreneurship is, um, check it out. You can get on these people, Google. You can ask somebody that knows, and that's their department and that's their field. Because these LLCs, y'all, you're playing government games. Okay, if you have not heard my five, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the rundown. All right, you jump up and you get that LLC. Boop. I got my LLC. Yes, I do. Okay, so now you're doing what? Fooling with the government. So now you got to get an EIN, directly connected to the IRS. Okay, if you do not do right by the LLC, the EIN, the IRS, the FBI is going to be on your ASS. Okay, we don't want any of those problems. Them three-letter bandits, the three-letter bandits, we want none. Okay, we want no parts. So we want to find out what our state requires. We want to know what this covers. Okay, we want to know what we're doing with this. And then when we get into the business space, okay, these are all things that I teach in the course too. You know, what I got, what you need for this portion, this entrepreneurship role. We got all of the things. If you've never heard of this before, all the way through running your business. Very important. If you want to get the course for $299, go ahead and get it now. Find my Facebook page, get the link, and get it now. You want to know these things and be prepared to run your business. When you get ready to start looking for your carriers, again, courses are everywhere. Courses here. You got a course. You got a course. They got a course. You got a course. I got a course. Okay. Of course, the courses are out here. If you cannot window shop, okay, this is what you're doing right here with me. I call it window shopping. If you can't see me, I can't answer your questions. You can't find my stuff visible. You can't. You might not want to holler at me, because if I'm not visible all the time, I only pop up when it's time for you to get some money. I mean, it's time for me to get some money. I only pop up when it's time for you to ask for me to ask for something. That might not be too good, you know. Yes, I may miss some of y'all questions on here, but I will take a pause and I say, hold on, y'all. Let me scroll up and see if somebody said something that I missed. If I can't find it, I will say, hey, if you type something, I'm looking at the screen now, tell me what you did. I call this window shopping. Okay. I also have a layaway plan. Okay. Know what my layaway plan is? YouTube. My YouTube is where you go find everything that you're going to be needing, and you're putting away the money in preparation to buy what you need when you get ready to when you get ready to get it from who you want to get it from. Hear me and hear me well. This is the window shop. This is where you get to look at it and you get to hear it, and you need to ask questions about it. What is this fabric? What are those glasses that you're wearing? Is that your natural hair? Are those really your eyebrows? Do you really have a mustache going on? Is that really your skin? Oh, is it really that soft? Is it really all of that? What does it entail? Who is it made by? How can I get it? What is the price? Will there be all this here? What do you do? How long you been in business? Are you a dispatcher? Do you teach a course? How can I get a one-on-one? Do you have all of this is the questions that we would ask, like the salesperson in the store. How long will it be here? What material is this made out of? How often do you get this in? You know? All right. And then you have certain places that you can go to where they got a layaway. Well, I'm a window shopping. I'm going to answer your questions. And there is a layaway. Layaway is my YouTube channel. Layaway is where you can go and really just hold it and let it sit there. And it will sit there as long as you need it to be there. Well, my layaway is a little bit different, because the layaway down to the store, they got a limitation on there before they put it back. But my layaway is always there. Okay, it's not going to change. It's not going to move. You get to go look at it. You get to go revisit it. You get to come back to it. And while you're doing that, you are generating what you need to move forward on what you need when you need it. Notice that I don't say it is there for you. So when you get your funds together, you're going to come and buy from me. No, it is there for you to know what you should be getting when you get ready to make your investment. Okay, what you should be looking for. It helps you see, what am I going to specifically need? I know that name brand is out there, and I know that mom and pop is out there, but what do I need for me? If you are somebody that is going to be saying that I'm hands-on, I'm hands-on, I'm hands-on, I hear that all the time. Well, here's one thing about being hands-on. There are ways for you to do and be hands-on without you being in somebody's personal space. There is a way to be that without somebody being live holding your hand. Okay? My self-dispatching course is the prime example. Not only is this course everything that you're going to need, it is like having your hand held. You can stop, open up other screens, and do by play what it is that I'm doing over and over and over again. And then when you complete that, there is the opportunity for $25 a month for you to get a membership where we will go live together on Tuesdays and Thursdays in a group setting. And we will do, and we will call, and we will speak. See, we have to change up with the times. I know that people are set. I know that people feel like there's only certain ways and things that they're going to be able to do. However, we have to operate in the times that we live in. I can't come and sit in people's face like I used to anymore. People can't make moves like we used to anymore. So although you have a specific way that you would like, try, something, and then work your way around that. Honestly, what I like is you offer the course, but you also offer free information. The free information is not shortchanging you either. Thank you so much, LaShonda. Yes, that is very important to me. Very. I feel like I could come on here and teach y'all my course. I can come on here and tell you everything. I can come on here and tell you every page. I can come over here and tell you every word. If you're going to buy from me, you're going to go buy it because you want it in your hands. I need to have that. I need to move. I don't worry with who going to buy something. I don't worry about, oh, you want here talking so much. People pay for that. And you telling them that for free. That don't hurt me. That don't harm me. I'm not going to be the puzzle piece you need to change your life. And just because you didn't give me no money, I'm not going to give it to you. No, because, here's one thing about a service. You have to serve. And serving is giving what needs to be given and allowing people to see what they didn't see, have what they didn't have, get what they need in order to move to the next steps in what that's sowing. Value. I give y'all money. Every time I get on here, I give y'all money right out of my mouth. Really back up to the headliner, which is the owner, correct. Every time. If it's not giving you information that you can use, if it's not giving you the way to find information or the way to move these trucks via the abbreviations, if it's not telling you how to use this map or how to go up or how to, make sure you do your Raycon, make sure you check it. It's not every time I get on here. A lot of times when I get on here, I don't even know I'm about to drop something off on you. That's why I be telling y'all, just keep your pencil and your paper because I don't never really be knowing. Now, I'm about to get more disciplined about that, but until then, we're going to be on here getting it as it comes. Those who've been watching me for a while, you know that I believe that dispatching is a ministry, okay? That's how come sometimes a word will just drop, and it will coincide with the dispatching situations that we do. So over here, you're going to get the honesty, you're going to get the truth, and you're going to get it from somebody who has been, will be, or is in a space that you are eventually going to be in, have been in, or going in. And that is how we do it. That's how we move. That's how we help one another. That's how we get to the next levels or whatever it is that you want to call it. Hoarding information and keeping stuff from you is not working. Now, don't get it twisted. That don't mean that everything got to be free. Everything free, 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 free only goes so far. Okay, free only goes so far. But what I can do is get you in the space where you can get you a couple dollars and then you use them where you see fit. I can't be worried about what you do, who you pay for, who you're going with, I can't do none of that kind of stuff because I can't make nobody do nothing. I cannot. I can only control and be and do me. You gonna do you. I'ma do me. God rest his dead. Um, what his name was? Um, yeah, him. That's his lyric. I do not reserve the rights to the man lyrics. Okay. But yeah, y'all. I just wanted to come and talk about it. Now I'm gonna get into the Not to Chill Out cold calling services and Carrier Connect. Um, again, I put it together. What it will be is I will teach you how to cold call. I will teach you how to make money from your leads. But there is a way to make money from your leads. Just going to the FMCSA website and downloading these same leads that people can get on there for themselves, that ain't it. It's not okay. I don't teach that. Hello. That's not okay. The way that I was making money from my leads was the way that I was breaking down these leads. Okay. If you saw the video, Not to Chill Off, then you know. If you have the ebook, My Homeboy Said, then you know part of the process. Okay. No, we will not, Big Red. We will be cold calling and focusing on where we'll be doing what we do in there, but we will not be talking about this because this is not something that's exclusive for that. This is something that I'm going to be doing to help people in their businesses. I'm also going to create another space, y'all, that's going to be giving more than I'm giving in the $25 group, but that'll be spoken about at another time because it's more going to be more so along the lines of what some may call mastermind. But I'm not gonna call it that because y'all know how I feel about this stuff. I'm just not. Um, I'm unorthodox, and I'm not disciplined that way. That people do that like that and sit there. No, I'm not. That ain't. But that's the only way that I can give people an idea. Is by using those words. I'm too looking for that. Okay. So it will be the Knock to Chill Off cold calling services that I will be teaching you how to do. The Carrier Connect and Broker. I will be teaching you how to call them. I will be teaching you how to set up the calls, how to set up your contract. I will be teaching you what to say when you reach out to contact these people. And I will be telling you how much to charge for these leads. You will be getting paid for these leads because number one, no one likes to cold call. Number two, nobody cold calls like me. Okay? Y'all think you know. But wait till you sign up for this. Okay? I'm going to have you in position where you can sell leads to other dispatchers. You can sell leads to brokers. Okay. The way that you will have to sell the leads will definitely go in two different ways because how you're going to have to do the lead for a broker is not the same way as you'll have to do the lead for a dispatcher. Okay. I'm going to teach you the processes. I had that I was going to teach it two different ways, but I think I just might do all for one price. It is not going to be cheap. I'm going to tell you this right now. It is not going to be cheap. Okay? Because I'm probably going to have to, I'm giving you woo, woo, woo. And it's something that you can do effective immediately. Okay? Some of y'all are already doing it, but not to the capacity that you can. So I'm going to give you all of my stuff. All of my stuff, the agreements and everything. Well, what I'm telling y'all that for? I ain't never shortchanged y'all before. Now, when I say it's not gonna be cheap, let me it what? To my leftovers, you can't have them. They got shrimp on them. What's in there? You need to order some? Is more? Seafood. No, you're gonna have to get you eat some pizza and stuff in there. You might have to cook you some. Okay. Um, what are you some? But I'll get with you in a minute. All of the stuff, how to set it up, how to move. So somebody said I'm signing up tonight. I got you. So here's the thing. Y'all, I'm always trying to I taste my words. I'm always trying to be careful with my words. When I provide you with my email address to send me your interest, please do not email me talking about interested. Do not email me saying, I'm interested in the program that you got going on, but I need more information. I need more details. I need you to tell me what this is that I'm getting into it. Be the class. I don't understand some of the things. If I have something, if you have something that you're offering and you know that it costs you money and it's going to cost money, why are you wanting to request every single detail for free? Every single detail right now. And quiet as is kept, but not too quiet. I'm gonna get a whole lot of interest emails, but as soon as I put the price out, I ain't gonna have nobody in class. And we just gonna be for real about that. Okay? We gonna be honest in every way. And that's gonna be just fine because that will tell me, all right, this ain't that crowd. This and that's okay. This ain't that crowd. So when I say it's not gonna be cheap, I am not gonna be on here $2,000, $3,000 because it's the brand. I know you gonna get it. Listen, I don't do that. I used to do this thing where I would start off a price and I would let y'all price it. I would say, hey, do this work? Hey, will that work? Well, I learned my lesson with that as well. Because even though you all choose it, you still don't sign up for it and you still don't do it. Okay? Okay. What it is? Um, hold on a minute. All right now. All right. So I got some stuff that's gonna be fairly quickly. And the reason that I'm rolling this one out quickly is because there are some of you all who need this now. So let me say this too. I can't tell nobody what to do. Okay? I can't tell nobody what to do. But here is what I will say when it relates to dispatching and services. Okay? If you're not dispatching, stop playing with people. Don't put up here all this stuff about dispatching. And then when somebody reach out to you, first of all, you don't know how to dispatch. Second of all, you want to tell them about your services. The people don't give a darn about your services. They need a dispatcher. Can you move my truck? Speaking of, can you move my truck? If you do not know what to say, y'all, I can't make you, but I can keep on saying it. Stop being desperate for a carrier. Get the ebook My Homeboy Said. Pull that book up on your computer, and every time you get ready to call somebody, look at it and say what you see. Okay? Okay. I have broken it down to where all you need to do is get that carrier information, have your conversation, 24 to 48 hours, use your research time, and then let them know, no, I ain't going to be able to do it. Or, yes, this is what we're going to be able to do. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to have to do it. Plan of action. I'm going to have to write out plan of action. Plan of action. No, I ain't going to write out plan of action because some stuff you're going to have to implement in your business on your own. And sometimes doing too much leaves you in a space of doing the most for the least. And then you will see that it's still not happening. People still not doing what needs to be done. And that is one of the things that is discouraging us. Besides all of the people in 511 groups saying that dispatchers is oversaturated and dispatching is a scam and dispatching is, listen, when you see stuff like that, when you see dispatching is oversaturated, you think to yourself, I know who I am, I know whose I am, and I know what I have to offer. And until I arrive, there's no such thing as oversaturation. Until I get there, it ain't gonna shut down. Until I, cause it's waiting on me. And if you are deterred by what somebody say and you know what you're supposed to be doing, then you need to reevaluate your situation. Okay? When you see people say that it's a scheme and it's a scam, you think to yourself, am I a schemer? Am I a scammer? Surely they're not talking about me. Oh, I'm about to dive in. Trey Songz, I do not reserve the right to these lyrics, okay? But they just come to mind and they work out, okay? Stop letting people cheese you up, scare you up, making you feel like you inadequate and you don't know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. Now, also in the same token, let's be for real, because we got to be for real in every direction. If you notice what it is that you're supposed to be doing, do it. But let's talk about faith, because when you know that there's something that you're supposed to be doing, okay, then you have faith that you're going to be able to do that. If you faith-based or you understand what faith means. In faith, foolishness is not going to come. All right. Foolishness and faith don't go in the same sentence. Now, when I say foolishness and you say faith, I mean, if your situation, your household, your reality does not say or show that you are in a financial position to do this, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Not quick, not easy, not a quick return. Okay? However, comma, I'm about to help you get into a space where you can have some things coming in that's making you some money now, so you can have that and work your way out of where you don't want to be, or higher, however it is that you want to do it. Correct, Natasha. Correct. Faith without works is dead. And the work is paying attention to your household, paying attention to your bank account, because you're working your way towards, and then you're working in and you're working through, work the faith, work it. So you got to do what needs to be done, and it has to make sense for you. I will not be the person on here telling you that this is going to be the thing that gets you the commas and the zeros real quick, and tell them people that you done got your LLC. So I'm about this thing. Don't y'all run down there leaving them people job because you got your LLC. No, sir. Okay. Hey, T, how's it going? Don't do that. Plan your way. Watch what you're doing. See what it's yielding you. See what is happening. See what you can stop doing or what you need to do more of. There is time for things. I told y'all, it took me 3 years to come out and get down to a space where my husband was able to take care of everything and I could completely work my business, and he didn't have to help me with it. I don't be ashamed by telling y'all that. I'm not the one that come on here and say, oh, I was working in corporate America and I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and I was working down there in HR and I was training the people. And I decided one day that after working there for 15 and 20 years, that I just had all these thousands of dollars in the bank, and it was just my time. It was my time. And I came out here and I started entrepreneurship. And when I started entrepreneurship, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anyone. When I started entrepreneurship, I just had a dream. And I just, say, I'm not going to be on here. I don't condemn or knock anybody for not having no savings when they got started. But if you have a plan and when you got to be, come on, Big Red, strategic with that plan. That's what I did. I had help. And in that help, I had to have conversations. Okay. I don't know how your household run, and I seem to think that I'm about, around here. But there are things that I know I cannot just jump out here and do, because you make that decision on your own and you're going to be on your own. Okay. So I ain't telling nobody how to run their household and get in their business like that. However, I am telling you that it won't be quick. But I am going to create some ways, and there will be ways that you will figure out on your own that you can be able to take care of what you need to take care of and make your exit strategy. Like I was saying, was it yesterday? Maybe, no, I went on here on a Sunday. So it had to be Saturday. Like I was saying, when I tell y'all about your business plans and your business strategy a little bit, when I tell y'all a little bit on here, Like I said, for the carriers, if you have to lease on, you got a truck. Okay, you come out here and you find out, woo, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I can't afford this. Let me holler at somebody about a lease on. You get into the lease on situation, right? In your lease on, lease on is you signed up with somebody who got this stuff established and you pay them a certain amount of money. However, you all negotiate it. It could be a week, it could be monthly, whatever, excuse me, whatever it is that you all do, right? Now you saving up the money and you making the money, okay? You get yourself, you still working on the lease on, but you done got your finances into a good situation where you can buy a second truck, okay? In that second truck, you get you a driver and you put them in that truck. You get them or you get a dispatcher and you let that truck do that 90-day challenge. You let that truck get your MC number established with brokers. Okay, now you're making money in that truck. Now you put in your 2 weeks notice with who you leased on with. You're gonna keep on hearing me say your 2 weeks notice, because here's the thing for me in my mind. Even though you paid that carrier, that owner operator, the lease on with them, they didn't have to do that. So you want to give 2 weeks notice, let them get a couple more dollars for 2 more weeks, but also let them get ready to prepare to replace you, or get in a situation where they understand that they're not bringing that in from you again. And you take your truck from them and you go, and now you got 2 trucks that can run, because it only took the one truck to take the time to get the authority together and get the trust with the brokers. And now you got 2 trucks where you making all of the profit and you handling the business on your own. Okay, that's what I got for carriers. Just a little something, nothing major, just something, just to put in your mind. Hey, nothing that I say is long. You don't have to use it. It's just an idea. Okay, dispatchers, I tell you, work your way, work your plan, do all of the things. When you got your 5 carriers and they are consistent, okay, consistently bringing you in the numbers that you need to see, it is at that point that you go ahead and hire someone else. Okay, you go ahead and hire you a second person and you start training them on their 5. If you have the course, at least for the next 60 days. And if you are someone who has the old school course that's going to be changed April the 1st and you have access to it for 6 months, you hire, You hire, and then you put them in the course that you've already purchased and have access to. All right, and you help them get theirs. Or you get the course, you got the course, you still working down at them people's job, you hire somebody, you let that somebody, you pay them through your job, or you give them a percentage of the loads that they're working for under your business, and you let them grow and you get the money from them. And when they got that consistently coming in while you are still yet on your job, because some of y'all got good jobs, good government jobs, good jobs down there with the good benefits, and you ain't letting that go because you done put your time in, you can still start this business with employees and bring in your income. Okay, so you got that when they got that 5, you getting your percentage, or you paying them weekly, or whatever it is that you got going on. They're on point. You get you a new person, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna grow 5. You got 10 employees, you got 2 employees, you got 10 carriers bringing you in money, and you paying them their percentage for working your company and your business, and you still down there. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the government. Thank you so much. I'm going to get my benefits. Thank you so much, Mr. Job Man. I appreciate you being here, because guess what? This job is funding my dreams. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got people who think that they have to become an entrepreneur and they got to leave their good job, and it leaves them in a space of limbo. No, ma'am. No, sir. If that's what you need to do, run your business, get that residual, handle that, and get your benefits, get your retirement. Okay. Or you have the option to tell them people, you can keep your job. Okay. You can keep your job, but the options are yours. So don't let people have you out here feeling some kind of way. Hey, Zanita, how's it going? Yes, don't let them. Don't let them. Don't you let them. The job is the investor. Come on, Big Red. The job is the investor. Let it. Let it. And it's okay, because we can't worry about nothing to nobody. Because here's one thing we know about folks. Folk don't tell you everything. So while you looking at me, skinning and grinning at me, or turning your nose up at me, or feeling envious or some kind of way towards me, you don't know my life. You don't know my story. You don't know the things that I've gone through. So stop looking and stop pocket watching. I will never forget. Let me tell y'all, true story. And I don't even care if she watching. True story. Last year, probably around this time, there was a lady. There was an old lady sitting under a tree. There was a lady, right? She had a group. It was a big old group, but she wasn't running the group right. The group was just crazy. It was a trip. And she had all kind of scammy stuff going on in there, but she held on to the group just to say that she had a group. Now, this group, this lady had to have at least 40,000 people in there. It was a box truck type group. It was supposed to be, come together. I had started out with the lady in this group when the group was very small. It was just a few of us, and none of us didn't know what we was doing. And we was following behind her because she said she had knew what she was doing, but come to find out, she didn't know what she was doing. She had 4 box trucks that she was running through Amazon, but she had us in there thinking that she was out here just the dispatcher. Okay, tell you how I found out about that a little later on, but we're gonna get on there. So the group started opening and getting out of hand. And I was saying to her, you need to get this under control. But all the time I'm learning. So when I would learn something, I would come in there and drop it off in there. Learn. So after a while, I started growing it on my own, but I started seeing some deceptive practices in sister. Okay. The group had got real big. I had started saying, hey, there's a lot of scam going on in here. There's a lot of stuff going wrong in here. And she was like, well, when you see it, tell me and I'll block them because I can't keep up with everybody. I can't keep up with everything. So I created my group. I had my own space because I was doing my own thing. Now I'm going and I'm growing, and sister's still over here. So I said she joined my group, and then I started seeing the things from my group, posting it over there. Everything I say, she taking and put it over there. She said, I said, oh, hold on, sister. No. So I said, sister, I said, what's going on? What are you doing? Oh, I had started doing classes and I had started consultations, just little mild ones. So she started consultations. Now let me tell you something. I can't control your thoughts. It's enough of us out here. More than one person can do the same thing, all kind of stuff. Here's my issue: deceptive practices. Now, let me tell you how I know she didn't know what was going on. Okay, so her drivers had started messing up with Amazon, right? So that's the side come to church figure, to dip out. So Amazon took her account. They couldn't get no loads. Come to find out, your trucks. So you and your husband, you had 4 trucks. 2 trucks was his, 2 trucks was yours. Y'all had 2 Amazon accounts. The driver started messing up, so they closed your account down. You weren't making no money. So you hit me up. Sister, I need my Amazon account got messed up and I can't get no loads. I need some loads and I need them now. I said, okay, because now this is when I know, oh, you've been stringing the people along, but I knew something was up because the more I learn, the more I see, but I ain't want to do that to you. So I say, what you mean? I need to dispatch some load. Sister was not from here. She was from the motherland. I said, okay, so you've been doing it since we started. No, I was with Amazon and I know how to get them the loads on Amazon. Because you posting in this group as if you copying and still you taking. So I removed you from my group because I had peeped you. And that's when you hit me up and say, hey, I can no longer find your group. I'm trying to find your group. You're not trying to find my group because you're not on the up and up. The last time I was in your group, I saw, oh, this is what the pocket watching. Last time I was in your group, I saw that you were doing classes. And I see that a lot of people taking your classes. I said, yeah. And she said, now this took me. She called me on the this phone call here on the messenger on Facebook. And she said, yes, sister, So I see you taking the classes and I see people making comments. And I've seen at least about 25 people say that they're taking the classes. And I know that the classes is $350. That's a lot of money. I need to start teaching classes. It was at that point that sister had me effed up. Let me tell you something. I don't take nothing from nobody. I don't knock nothing that nobody doing. But when the audacity and the watching you is so strong, when you reveal something to me like that, and it automatically tells me why you've been following me, why you've been watching me, why you've been, because it was bad. Like, I don't like weirdness. I don't like weirdness. And when I tell you this is the kind of weirdness that make me want to block you, weirdness like I met you all in my business space, right? I tell you where to find me. Empty Nest Logistics on all platforms. This is where you can find me. This emptiness is all you know from me because that's all I'm giving because that's the space that we in. That's what we're doing. When I make posts on my personal page, which I have not told you about, and I have the post public and you like it, how the hell you liking something and I haven't even talked to you or you haven't even been in my personal space? That kind of stalker-ish right there, that made me want to block the hell out you, but I can't block you because my personal page, is how the business page run, even though they don't show each other. But the fact that you investigate me like this, that right there will make me want to cut you. Okay, I don't like that. But when she outright counted the coins, and she said, I know you're doing so and so, such and such. I also saw your post that said about you doing the consultations and you're doing it for $50 for 45 minutes for you're making some money. Okay. I said, don't do that because you don't do what I do and you don't know how to do what I do. You were on here crying just 3 days ago because you revealed that you don't. Oh, let me tell you. So she didn't know how to dispatch. She revealed that. So I told her what to do. I said, hey, you're going to get on the load board because that's all you know how to do. I gave her the abbreviations to find box trucks on there, right? Ooh, the audacity. Baby, this the motherland, some of the people from the motherland, they reveal who they are. I got the information. I went on about myself. Excuse me. This was like 9 o'clock in the morning. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sister reached out and said, all caps, what the hell is going on? I said, what the hell is going on? Sister speaking to me real strong. Baby, wait. So I said, I got on the messenger. I said, well, what's going on? She said, can you call me, please? Please call me now. This real 911. I ain't that kind of dispatcher. But I said, let me see what's going on with sister. Sister don't see herself. So I called. I said, hey, how's it going? She, no time for that. What is going on? My trucks are still sitting where they're sitting. I said, well, what happened when you contacted the broker? I don't do that. You do that. I am not that kind of dispatcher. I don't have that kind of time. Big what? Big who? It was at that point, again, sister had me messed up. Okay? So I said, when you contacted me on this morning and you told me that you didn't know how to dispatch, I already had my eyesight turned to you because you got this whole group of these people over here thinking that you know what you're doing. But you're just taking from other places and posted it in here. Now, I'm not going to bust you out, but if you're on here not today, you know it. You can speak up for yourself. But I don't know, you might be one of them hit dogs that don't quite want to holler. So I said, I don't work for you and I will no longer work with you. I gave you that information this morning as a courtesy because you in a bind. I'm in a bind, Nate. Okay, you in a bind. My assistance for you was to immediately give you what you needed to get yourself out the bind, Nate. Okay, but now I'm about to bind you up because this spirit that you're giving me Baby, the spirit of the beneath you looking down on me type situation that you got going on right here, right now. I'm not feeling real Christ-like. Okay? So I said, I gave you the information that you needed to move your trucks. If you wanted more than that, then you should have said that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I will pay you. No, you will not. Because I will not do it for you, baby. You done already showed me that you feel like I'm beneath you. Baby, I'm the head and not the tail. Okay? Don't play with me. I said, you need to figure out what it is you're going to do. Okay? You is kind. You is smart. You is important. Baby, I disconnected that thing now. And I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So then we got past that. I blocked her. Then she started following all my social media. Hey, sister, I cannot find you. I've been trying to contact you. Block. Hey, sister, I cannot find you. I block. Baby, sister went and made her some more social media. I'm not sure what's going on. Every time I try and reach out to you, I just cannot find you anymore, sister. I don't know what is happening. If I have offended you, please let me know. Please call me. Now I'm one that is trying to be like, you know what, sister? Let's try to work it out, because I believe if I've had aught with my brother, or my sister, then I need to see what's going on with that. Okay, if I have aught, okay. So I called sister up because I had sister number. I said, hey, sister. I called sister up from the e-voice line. I said, sister, look here. Look here, sister. What's going on? She said, I'm so sorry. I know the last time that we spoke, it did not go well. No, it did not. You revealed a couple of things in a short amount of time that let me know you was not my sister. Okay, you was not. Well, I just wanted to talk to you because I see that you are doing big things now, and I'm so glad. Congratulate for you, sister. I wanted to talk to you about something. So I am now doing consultations, and I want to talk about the pricing of my consultations with you and see if it makes sense, and see if it's something that you will offer. I said, what I offer right now is consultation for $100 an hour, and it sounds like that's what you want. For free, sister, not for free. You need something to drink? Jesse Woo. You need something to drink, sister, because you sound like you're thirsty, sister. No. So I said, what have you learned since the last time we spoke? What do you mean? And it sounds like you're talking to me in snobby tone, as if you don't think that I can do what needs to be done. I said, I'm asking what you learned since the last time we spoke. Because the last time we spoke, you was operating in deceptive practices, boo. You was on here acting like the people, you knew what was up, and you knew nothing. Okay, you knew nothing, nothing. So what I'm asking is, because I'm not going to help you operate in a deceptive practice. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to give you no numbers. Like, this what you want me to do. This what you want me to do. So she said, well, I mean, I'm not sure what you're asking. I said, okay, at this time, do you know how to dispatch? Have you learned how to do that? I don't have a need to learn that. I don't have a need to learn that. I said, okay, because I really want to hang up on you, but I want to know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to pull. I said, okay, well, tell me about your services. Okay, tell me about your services. She said, I'm going to offer a consultation. I said, okay, well, what are you going to do? I'm going to talk about box trucks, and I'm going to tell them about how to dispatch box. I said, how you going to do that? How you going to win when you ain't right within? How you going to do that? Well, I'm getting so frustrated with you. I'm getting so frustrated. I said, well, let me help you. Let me help you, because I don't want this conversation to be pointless and a waste of my time. So this is what I will offer you. Okay. If you're going to do consultations of any sort, sister, what you can speak about, because you have some things that you can speak about. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen, didn't you get the box trucks? Yes. Didn't you set up the Amazon relay? Yes. Wasn't you running the trucks through Amazon? Yes. Okay, that is something for you to talk about. That is not going to yield me enough money. Lay your hands on me, Jesus. I don't mind. Listen, when she said that wasn't gonna yield for you hit me with your love. When she said that wasn't gonna yield her enough money, I just went ahead and hung up on sister. There was nothing that I could do. And y'all, I'm not about that life. I'm not about deception. I'm not about theft. I'm not about none of that kind of stuff. And here's the thing about me. If I peep you, you through. If I realize that I done helped you do some bull, we can't recover from that because I am who I am. What y'all see is what y'all get. Like it's not like I get behind a closed door and I'm just like, ooh, child, let me tell you, well, whatever. You know, I have my venting session because I'm still human, but it's not to the point where I'm a different person. It is, I need a soundboard right now and I need to talk about this. But that, and then it was the boldness, y'all. The boldness. And when people do me like that, they leeching. Because you know I'm gonna tell you the right thing. You know I know what I'm talking about. You know I'm gonna encourage you and help you water that thing to the max, but you're not gonna use me. If I don't pimp my gift, you sure ain't gonna pimp it. No, you're not about to try to stay connected to me because I'm connected to the vine. Watch them, y'all, because they out there. You know, it's people out here who attach to you and will latch on to you only because of your gifts. Only because they're watching the fruit of your labor. Only because they want to bask in the overflow, but they don't want to do no work. Watch them. And I'm sorry, y'all, that was a word and it was for somebody. But watch them. Okay, watch them as well as pray, but watch them. Because her audacity was so great that even though I'm calling to do wrong, I know this lady, you know, it's real soothsayer. It's real palm readerish. Tell me what to do. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you see. How you think the outcome of this gonna be? What you think about if I do this right here? What if you? No, I'm gonna have to run you an invoice. Okay, because if I'm gonna keep dropping off you stuff that's gonna yield you money, but you don't want to pay anybody any money, we got to do something different. And do and will. Uh-huh. Yes, been there, done that. Big Red, it's a trip. It's a trip and it's sad because you know sometimes you don't even have to do people like that. But I gotta see you though. I gotta see you. Sometimes I can't see you for myself. Sometimes I can't see you for myself. But y'all will be amazed. Y'all done been out here. Let me tell you something. I told y'all the other day about that group of stuff that I was in. Y'all know when I seen last year all the stuff that was gonna be happening and how people was gonna have to be going back to the job house and all of that kind of stuff and what was going to be required and all that kind of stuff. I was out here giving out the course for free. Hey, this is what's going to be happening. If you want to be in entrepreneurship, here's an entrance. If you want to do something for yourself, if you don't want to go back to them people's job, if you don't want to have nobody say so about your body and what you can put in your body and what you can do with your body, I got this for you. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it just for you. I got it. I got it. I got it. Because I see what it's coming to. Nope. Now, guess what? Mandates and all kind of stuff happening down to the job house. Guess who you're reaching out to? Got to return to the building from your house. You don't want to. Guess who you're reaching out to? I can't do nothing for you. You know, sometimes I feel a little Noah-ish. You know, when he knew the flood was coming, but wasn't nobody trying to hear that. Now, I'm not against any mandates. I'm not against what people saying that you got to do. I'm not against what you do to yourself, but I'm here for options. If you do not choose to do certain things with your body, there's options. Even if you choose to do what the mandates are, but you still don't feel comfortable, options with your body is all I'm trying to help you have. That's it. I signed up a carrier that I believe is trying to string me along. What are you doing, B-Ham? Hold on. I want to get into the dispatching business. Okay, Jen's Juice. Are you in the research phase? I've had people that built who businesses off my idea and acted like it was theirs. Ooh, Big Red. Whew, I feel you on that. I wish I would have known about you then, but I'm willing to pay for my future. I know that's right. If you're in the research phase or the research phase, y'all, I usually give time on the research phase. However, I don't know people pocket. But you can check out my YouTube. And if you, I have a course special, what is it, a sale going on right now where you can get my course for $299. You have access to it for 60 days. The price is going to be changing on that on April 1st. It's going to be $399 for 30 days, $147 each additional month that you need, and $499 for 30 days and 30 days of coaching and mentorship. All right. If you want to get on that. But definitely everybody subscribe to my YouTube and my Facebook page. Y'all, please, please, please do that for me, even if you don't leave me no comment. And I say that because although I come live on all of the platforms, I cannot break down the links. So if I'm on Instagram and TikTok, I have to leave my main link up for y'all. But if you subscribe, my Facebook is really, that's when you can go get the link for the $299 course where it is by itself. But yes, y'all subscribe to the YouTube, watch the videos. My YouTube video starts actually, y'all, with a high-level overview dispatch course. So how long will it be before I'm able to put my training to work? Immediately. You can put your training to work immediately. If you need more help, I have a monthly membership for $25 a month that we do the cold calling. We do all of the things that you have learned. We put them into action. So if you do all of the things, you can start your business immediately, as soon as you're done. Yep, everything is there. I leave no stones unturned. None. What are you doing, B Ham? You still on here? Y'all, I'm interested to hear what her carrier. She says she signed up a carrier that I believe is trying to string me along. Y'all watch them. I'm coming from call center work. So it says constantly on the phone. Okay, now if you do that, then you definitely have to watch yourself. You'll be fine taking the course. You'll just have to make the decision after you take the course on what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. I don't know why I'm messing with these scissors, y'all. Probably because I just seen them there. Just looking for something to cut. I understood you. Listen, I know how to interpret typo tongues to an extent. Now, sometimes when it go too far, I have to be like, now come on, break that down for me. But yeah. So taking the course will be fine. You know, it's as soon as you purchase it, it is available. Like you don't gotta wait those 24 hours and all of that. It's immediate. There is no coupon code. If you go on my Facebook channel, same name, Empty-Nest Logistics, there is a link specifically for the $299 special. But subscribe to my YouTube too for videos that will help you. But it's the same name, Empty-Nest Logistics. No problem. And no code, y'all. Just get the link off Facebook. When you hit it, it goes right to it. You cannot find the link anywhere else. It's not in my Easy Tree, nowhere. Can you dispatch from anywhere? Where I live, most truckers don't own their trucks. Yes, we are a virtual office. A virtual office. You're going to get some carriers that ask where you are. For whatever reason, they feel like you need to be local to help them. What they don't realize is I don't need to be local, because even if I live down the street from you, you are not going to see me, because I'm going to have you on that road and you will be talking to me and working with me from a distance. So, yeah. Yep. And you all can dispatch from wherever you want, and you just decide where. You know, if you live on the West Coast, you might not want to dispatch for the East Coast, and vice versa. Oh yeah, so hold on, y'all. She about to give us information. She signed up a carrier that she believes is stringing her along. Yes, he sent back the agreement, but sent a blurry COI and MC letter, but procrastinating on finishing the setup. I think he believes I'm looking for loads, but I'm not until he finishes. Oh, shoot. The games. The games. Um, Let me send it to you then. Now hold on Instagram. If there's anybody on there. They will play. They will play. Y'all, they out here. They want you to do it for them for darn near nothing. They want to try to play this game, trying to tell you, oh, show me. I got something that I'm gonna talk about in class tomorrow that's so outrageous. Um, Listen, the people know. Let me tell you how I know the people know. There you go, Dan. Yeah, it's a little nippy down here. That's why I can be having my space heater on. Um, Let me tell y'all, they out here, they listening, but they still doing what they want to do. So this is what I do, y'all. And I'm not glad you're having this issue behind, but I'm glad that this came up. So this is my process. This is what I do. I do the interview process. If I feel like it's going to go well in the interview process, I don't know where they think they're going to get it from. If I work, you pay me. I will not run you for free. No, this ain't a test run. Even when you work on people's job, they pay you for training. And this is why I tell you all, don't come out of the gate trying to charge 7, 8, 9%. You need what I call a grace percentage. Okay? You need to be on that 4, 5, maybe 6 tip, because you need grace. You were finna mess up, you knew, and trying to charge them 7, 8, and 9%, and you don't know what you're doing is not okay. So here's a way for you to do that. You can charge them. I'll do it for you, 5%. You're gonna pay me out the gate, fill out my stuff. And then in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, we will revisit the conversation, because in 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, things will be picking up. Know how you gonna know? You the dispatcher. You know the money being made before anybody else know what it is. You find it, you book, you negotiate it, you book it. So when you present them and you go revisit the conversation in 30, 60, and 90 days, and you know that they got the money, and you know that the increase that you're asking for is still going to allow them to maintain the money that they were already making, or even a little bit more, catch that. When you ask for it, they should be able to give it to you. That's one way that you can do it. And or you can leave them where they are, but now that you got the experience and you're continuing to get the experience from them, your next one that you bring in, you hit them with the 7, the 8, whatever it is that you're going to do. But now don't get ridiculous, as long as you can speak to your services. Okay. So let me tell you about my process. I use the interview process from the ebook My Homeboy Said, $9.99. If you don't get another thing from me today, subscribe to my Facebook, my YouTube, and get the ebook My Homeboy Said. Okay, so I interview you. We talking good. All is well. You done gave me your unrealistic expectations. I done hit you with my 3: listen, educate, advocate. So I done gave you the realistic expectation. We done came together with a plan of action. All right. This is a mild plan of action, because now when we finish, I like you, you like me. All right. We feel like we want to move forward, but feelings don't pay any money. So we like it. We feel good. We've established a rapport. Now we have finished the interview process. I'm going to say, hey, all right, at this time, I feel like we may be a good fit. However, there are still a couple of things that we need to make sure of. If you'll allow me 24 to 48 hours, all right, to check for areas of opportunity, areas of consistent movement, whatever feels good to your mouth. All right. And we will resume at that time. All right. When you get out that phone, you're going to look up their equipment if you don't know what it is. Okay, you've never heard of the piece of equipment. You're going to research and know what that is. Then you're going to look on the load board or reach out to your brokers, whatever your contact and connections are. You're going to reach out to them. You're going to get on the load board if that's what you're doing. You're going to look for future opportunities because we already know that in the first 90 days it's going to be challenging to consistently keep you moving. However, if I take a look at this load board and I look at the areas that you want to go to and I see the future in them, which means I'm looking and I say, hey, there is opportunities for that right there, but at the time that we finish, boom, there's opportunities again the next day. Boom, there's opportunities again, by 10:30 a.m., especially if you're operating in a box truck non-CDL. Okay. Again, keep your pencil and paper ready because I never know when I might drop it off. Okay, so I'm looking. I said, okay, that's all right. It looked like something I could do. Or if I work directly with a broker, hey, broker, how's it going? I'm looking into taking on a 26-foot box truck owner, CDL or non-CDL, whatever it is. How's it looking for you? They're gonna say, yeah, I got that. I'll be having stuff come into it. Yeah, it might be take them 30 days. However, after the 30 days, I'll be able to work with them. Whatever it is you all talk about, whatever the connections that you have. So you're doing your research, you see what you want to see. You say, okay, I can move forward with Buddy. It's been 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to start expressing 48 because I'm just not quite sure. But please do not be quick to give out your agreement. You see how I said, hey, there's a couple things I want to work out. I didn't say, hey, I like how you sound. I think this could work. Here is your agreement. Nope. Because even though we have interviewed them, there are some things that continue on in the interview process. You know how when you go to the job house and they got the interview process, and then if you move forward, they got the drug test and they got the background test and they got all your business. Well, that's just how we're going to operate over here, but we do it a little bit differently. So we've done the interview process. Now I need to look for areas of opportunity for you. Can I really work with you? Can I really do anything for you? 24 to 48 hours, I'm looking consistently a couple of times a day. I'm looking at, if I got off the phone with them at 10 o'clock this morning and I got the yes, at 10 o'clock, I'm looking at the load board for where they want to go. Boom, boom, I see area. Okay, all the way up to 10:30, I'm going to do it. Might even look at it up to 12. I might not see much, okay? Then the very next morning, when the loads drop between 6:45 and 8 o'clock, I'm going to be looking for, okay, they got stuff early in the morning. They got a whole lot of things. There's a whole lot of options, okay? I'm going to do that again up until 10:30 that morning. This is a box. Watch for consistency. So that's your day and a half. That's your 24. You're going to do it again one more morning. If you see that same consistency or you contacted your broker and it is consistent on what it is that you're doing, you say, you know what? I want to move forward with this person. So you're going to call them up because I'd like to do this in 72 hours. I like to have this thing completed. And I know if we started on Monday. So I do my cold calling on Monday and Tuesday, especially because that is when we're likely to get people to answer the phone. That is why we meet on Tuesdays from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we know we're going to get somebody to answer, even if they say, no, I'm good. All right. That is prime time. It also is time for your 24 to 48 hours to go into effect and you can be finished by Friday. However, okay, so we're going to move on. So we finished the call on Tuesday. I took Wednesday to see what needed to be seen. And then I did it until 10 o'clock on Thursday morning. As a matter of fact, you know what? I see all that I need to see. I call them up. Hey, how's it going? A, B, and C Transportation. This is Marian giving you a call back. I wanted to let you know that I would like to go ahead and move forward. I was able to see areas of opportunity, areas of consistent movement that should be happening for us when we're reaching the 90-day point. So at this point, I would like to send you my dispatcher agreement. I will allow you 24 hours to look at it and return it to me. Okay. So we're ending this call at 10 a.m. this morning. I expect to hear from you by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. If they send it back to me immediately, then I contact them and say, hey, you going to allow me to be a power of attorney? They're going to immediately pay attention because they did not read. Okay. Then at that point, if you want to stay on the phone with them and break it down for them, or if you want to allow them more time, send it back to them and let them really take the time to look at it. Okay. So now they have done it. In 24 hours, I have not received it back from you. Okay. So I'm going to give you a courtesy call. And if you do not answer me, I'm going to give you a courtesy email. By the end of day in that 24 hours, I don't want to hear from you anymore. I do not allow you the opportunity to play with me, because when I called you back and confirmed what it is that I needed to know your answer by Friday morning. And is, are we moving next week or are we moving within the next 7 days? My process of doing that is because I don't get into any problems with them. And in my initial phone call with them, I'm typing up an email of everything we talking about. Because when I get ready to release you, but that's the stuff that we talk about over there in the monthly membership. But that if you do that rundown, what I just gave you, You shouldn't have any problems. If they reach back out to you just real randomly, it is your choice whether or not to move forward with them. However, I would advise, because ain't nothing that I say long, I would advise that when they reach out to you, they need to be telling you that they submitted it and are you still available? Because we have nothing else to talk about. I interviewed you, I told you what I saw, and I sent you my agreement. When you contacted me, it need to be because I didn't respond to you and you sent it back. And now it is my choice. The ball is in my court. And if I am available and I am accepting new carriers, then you can holler. If not, good luck with all of your endeavors. You know, at this time, I'm not accepting any carriers. However, if there's anyone in my network, I'll be sure to shop your information over there for them. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a great rest of your day. Who playing with them? Not us. Not us. This is our business. We are the SME. Okay, we are the subject matter experts. We don't have time because we need to get a carrier. Okay, we got other things to do, and you have halted the time by wasting the time. Because while I was preparing for you in my 24 to 48 to 72-hour process, I could have continued on doing my cold calling and got a real yes. Okay, so don't wait on them because they're not going to wait on us. They are not. Sure not. If they happy or they don't feel like it, some of them gonna come out the gate. Do I have to just have one dispatcher? No, you don't. No, you don't. However, comma, when I confirm with you in the morning at 7 a.m. and I ask if you and I are moving today, you better be ready when I find something, or I will release you. Okay? Because you're not going to break the trust that I'm building with brokers out here because you operate in a broken mindset. You still think you're an employee. You still think that you can call in and be paid for that day because you got the little hours saved up. Okay, you got your little sick time and you got ain't none of that. In this role, in this position, in this transportation industry, in this role, literally, if the carrier does not work, none of us eat. If they don't work, we don't eat. So that's why the interview process is so important. We're not gonna argue them down about no being home every day and they know they knew. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to let you know that in the first 90 days it's going to be consistent. It's going to be challenging to consistently keep you moving. Okay. And at this juncture, over the road is strongly required. If we cannot agree to that, I am so sorry. Good luck with finding you a dispatcher. But at this time, I won't be able to do that because knowing in the first 90 days is going to be challenging to consistently keep you moving because you are a new company. We do not and we cannot add any more challenges or any more restraint on what we're going to have to do. We're not going to be able to do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Also, when you tell them that and you get the ones that change their mind, watch them. The ones that change their minds while you're talking to them, and then they get your to the point of getting your agreement, and as soon as they fill out the agreement and sign it and send it back to you, they say, I do not want to go over the road. And we're in a contract now, so you have to run me. No, I don't have to do anything but stay black and die. Actually, I don't even have to stay black and die no more because Michael Jackson and Look Him said I could be Caucasian and I could be Asian. But I don't have to do anything. And then you will go back to your initial email when you had the first conversation because you want to document them down. You want to document them down. When you get off of that interview phone call, you want to be able to say, hey, thank you so much for your time today. Per our discussion, we talked about the importance of going over the road. We talked about how we were going to move. I let you to know that in the first 90 days is going to be challenging and the reasons why you're going to be needing to go over the road. You're going to run them down, all of that, and you're going to send that over. And you're going to get your follow-up is at this time, I'll be taking the 24 to 48 hours to research areas of opportunity. When we reconvene in about 48 hours, we will have a discussion on my findings, what I found in my research. And at that time, if we decide to move forward with the agreement, we will discuss it at the time. Thank you so much for your time today. And I will be speaking to you soon, or whatever it is that you want to put in the email, whatever sounds like you and feels good to you. Okay. Don't let them play you because we don't have time. We really do not have time. So there you go. Yeah, I be having some words, y'all. They kind of pop off, but you've been doing that for so long. Y'all know I was working over there in corporate, so I was in training, I was in quality, and I was a lead, baby. I was the lead that you called when you want somebody to do the food with the person on the phone. It was either that, or if I would be in the middle of doing a QA and I would hear, some of y'all probably done QA, but if you haven't, if you work in customer service, you've been QA'd. So I was the QA or the trainer or the lead, because as a trainer at some places you do the QA too, especially when class is not in session. And I would hear the agent on the phone, doing all the right things and saying all the right things, but the person was really just doing the food. Then I would come out the back office. I'll send them a note. I'm headed over, or they'll send me, the little company I am. This one gonna be a doozy, but I am the one. Hello. Okay, so per the agent, so you're telling me. So it's my understanding. So if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying that you called in for A, B, C, and D. All right. The representative told you E, F, G. But you want me to say H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. All right. So at this time, EFG is the proper information. That's how we move. This is how we can operate and move forward in this space. If that does not satisfy you, I am the supervisor. Is there anything else that we can assist you with today? All right. And I understand that. And I understand that as well. If you'll allow me to speak. Oh, baby. If you'll allow me to speak. Oh, that's it. That's it. And don't not get worked up. Now I'll allow you to speak. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate the opportunity. Don't like that kind of stuff. But on me. On me. Whew, what time is it? 11:52. What time I came on here? I've been on here 2 hours since 9 o'clock. Maybe YouTube is telling me you've been on here 2 hours and 1 minute. My goodness. I got to get up off here. Because 9 a.m. going to come fast. And 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we be on it. So I'm going to get ready to get off of here because membership classes in the morning. And we got to get these cold callings and conversations in. So if there's anything that anyone needs, please feel free to hit the link in my bio. There are going to be some changes also effective first for the membership. For those who go and sign up, I'll go ahead and tell you now that you need to sign up with your name, not the name of your business, your name. And when you join the Discord, you need to join it with your name. There are no carriers in here, so there is no need to advertise your business name. This is where we get our coaching and teaching. You advertise on your personal space. I'll be talking with the ones that's in there about it, and we'll be updating that. And there's going to be some other stuff that come along. That's going to be starting April 1st, which I will get to y'all before it is time. Just some guidelines and stuff like that. We got to get right. But I appreciate y'all. Yes, we do get to talking and lose track of time. Again, thank y'all so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm sorry, for the Knock the Chill Off Cold Calling Services webinar that is going to be coming. Please email me that you are interested in attending that webinar, because what I am going to do is when I'm ready to do it, I'm sending the date and I'm sending the invoice. I will announce how much it's going to be. And I will be sending the invoice. So you're going to send it to interest, INTEREST, at EMMTEENEST.com. If you email me with anything outside of what I'm asking for, I will not be responding and I will block you. Because some of y'all be playing with my top in my email, especially some of you not so nice fellas from YouTube. Okay. All right, y'all. I got you. I got you. All right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later.